Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the championship decider for Slipstream World Series, Season 4, 2025. It is time to crown a champion. One of these men will win it today. This man, last time out at the Nürburgring, got second. Very close to this man who has the chance to win the championship today. He must at least win this race or finish in the top 3 to become world champion. It is only a 9-point gap between Stanley Wilson and Tom Grantham. I can look at the championship standings right now. Excuse me. But the time is here and the time is now. Right, so Stanley Wilson currently has 315 points. And it's a 10-point gap. If Stanley Wilson wins today, he's champion. Tom Grantham wins today, he's champion. But Nick and G, he's a bit further off. So he's not there just yet. What I will do is disconnect from there. Anyways, looking at the pro standings, Sig Conon, if he wins today, he's champion. No one could stop him. Mark Stevens and James Lyons are out of title contention. All Sig Conon needs to do today is just win, and he's champion. Looking at the AM standings, Daniel Fernandez, all he needs to do is win the AMs, he's champion. It's 2 championships that all need to do. They need to win the race because the people behind them out of title contention. It's going to be a fun race. And I sure hope you guys will be along with me for the ride. Can Stanley Wilson be stopped by this man, Tom Grantham? Will Sig Conon be world champion? And will Daniel Fernandez become champion as well? There are 4 title contenders. 2 men that will win the championship. 2 men that will win the championship due to, well, their P2 in the Pro-Am and the AM standings have no chance to win today. So, it will be all up to this man here to take it all. 90-minute race. 90 minutes on the clock to win the championship today. It will be exciting for sure. A championship that could definitely be decided and is to be decided one way or another. I am Seb from NZR New Zealand Racing. Today we were meant to be at Speedway, not streaming here, but unfortunately due to a serious incident, I couldn't, unfortunately. I will not go into detail. I am not going to go into detail because it's a bit heartbreaking. Give me 2 moments, ladies and gentlemen. and gentlemen, I'm back. Apologies. Get disconnected. But yes, all Stanley Wilson needs to do is win the race, and he is world champion. That's all he needs to do. Wins the race, he wins, he's world champion. But Tom Grantham, it's going to be a fight between these two for sure. I will be very surprised if we have a very, very small grid today. Very, very interesting that we have a small grid. But practice is now underway. The final practice session of this championship before we close our doors. I have to admit, it's been a great season. It has been a great season for all. Stanley Wilson, he's had a great year, and I'm sure he will want to close it off with a bang. So, our current drivers here are Mike Lewin, Red de Guzman, Mark Stevens, Tom Grantham, Daniel Fernandez, Stanley Wilson, and Sig Conon. I suspect we will have some more drivers join very, very soon. But Tom Grantham is going to put up a fight with this man. For sure. What will happen? I have no idea. Let's ride on board with Stanley Wilson in the McLaren 720S Evo GT3. I wonder what's going to happen for World Series in 2026. Well, you never know. But, yes. It will be decided one way or another. If Stanley Wilson wins today, he is champion. If Tom Grantham wins today, he's champion. Tom Grantham must at least ding it, or must at least finish outside of the podium places Stanley Wilson must at least finish on the podium places ahead of Tom Grantham to be world champion. If Tom Grantham falls further back, well, if Tom Grantham finishes ahead of Stanley Wilson, champion. It's that simple. It is that simple. But it must be decided one way, and that is through 90 minutes of hell. So, are we going to have chaos at Silverstone? Yes, we are. Who will become champion? I have no idea. We will just have to find out. I wonder who is going to join us. I'm sure we'll have more people join later on, for sure. But yeah, so for the pro and what was I saying? Oh yes, in the pro-am and the am standings, Sig Conon and Daniel Fernandez, they just need to win and they're champion. Well, because P2 and P3 behind them both, well, they're out of title contention. Nick NG is also out of title contention, and it's just between Tom Grantham and Stanley Wilson in the Pro Championship. But yeah, if this man wins, he's champion. Easy peasy. And I'm going to keep my eye on this man, for sure. The number 9 728, the number 9 Garage 59 car. Will it be the McLaren or the BMW? Only 2 McLarens in the field today. It's going to be interesting. Very, very interesting. But yes, I'm excited to race with you guys. McLaren. Oh. He stopped on track briefly. Joshua Smith popping his nose in as Stanley Wilson takes P1 with a 58.9. Very, very, very exciting. Making his way down the back, the long straights we have here. I believe that was the Wellington Straight, if I am not wrong. And then we have the Hangar Straight, the long one. We've got a serious issue. Why have I been switched to Tom? Okay, very, very weird. Keeps switching me from Stanley Wilson. I don't know why it does that. Here's a man who, well, he's not really entitled to teach of prime, but he can still do a good job. I mean, Mark Stevens has had an excellent season, and look who has arrived in the building. This man, Vladimir Beluga, possibly the last season he will have in World Series, but we don't know just yet. Here's Joshua Smith. His first season here at Slipstream in World Series. And yeah, hopefully he can benefit from today. He's one of those AM drivers. So, we do have our top 3 in the AM Championship, which is Daniel Fernandez, Red de Guzman, and Joshua Smith. Actually, I want to ask one man to join us. Who is that man? Mr. Charlton Petoni, but he is not online, and no. I am very, very, very excited for today. It's gonna be the race of the century. It will be a fight to the death for sure. It will be a fight to the death. There's Stanley Wilson making his way round onto the Hangar Straight. Actually onto the main straight. My apologies. It was got distracted by the Tom Grantham driven BMW. The old pit lane, the old MotoGP pit lane, which they used for a while, and then they have switched to the main one. But I would like to see GT3 take up that pit lane. So it's only GT3 and LMS that use that pit lane. uses the pit lane here in game. I wish we could switch it around. Like we had the option to switch pits and stuff. I think that would be cool. Mike Lewin making his way down. He's not really in title contention for the Pro-Ams, but he's had a pretty decent season. He has had a pretty decent season. I'm sure he would like to close it off with a bang.
Hello there.
Oh, hello, my good friend.
Hello.
How are you?
That's an interesting voice changer. Is that a voice changer?
No. Not a voice
Oh,
changer. This is my actual voice.
Okay, your voice on the stream, you must have like really good settings then.
Yes. Actually, no, it's my headset. I've got an Astro A10 headset.
I see. Yeah, the mic you use on the stream makes it sound a lot better. Oh, Lewin just spun.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
saved
drive
it.
from Lewin there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I safe from the 17.
I was meant to go to Speedway today, but due to serious crash, couldn't go.
Is this?
I mean, you could join.
Yeah, this is Slipstream.
Yep, it sure is.
I've never driven GT3 around this track. I do so bad.
I am excited to drive for 12 hours of pain and suffering in next month.
Oh yeah, no, me too. Yeah.
Lovely. Yay.
Oh, we got Pat doing it. That's the guy I added.
Yeah.
He's he bought the game last week.
Oh. Fun.
But I won't lie, he's about 20 seconds off pace per lap.
Yeah.
30.
But
he doesn't crash.
Yeah, I'm prone to crashing, but I'm just prone to driving slow. I can do something,
Yeah.
but I'm extremely slow.
That's right.
But I am a pretty decent driver.
Yeah. Got on band with LMU the other day. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I haven't driven LMU yet because I've got my wheel put aside because I'm playing some Fortnite.
They added the badging system.
Yeah, I spotted that.
And I had DNFs in like the last 10 races I did because the driving was so dirty.
Yeah, because they
So I
drive.
got a 1-day ban.
Oh.
Which was unjust, but I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, I got banned, but like the cost is like, the driving's gonna get way cleaner.
Yeah. I'm keeping my eyes on Stanley and Tom because they're the two title contenders for Pro.
Oh, well, so Tom, he 161.
Yes, and then Stanley's the number 9 car who I'm currently on board with.
Can I join as a spectator?
I can't give you a spectator password. You would have to ask Mr. Liam Curran. I will
do I ask?
Hang on. Please talk to you. I know I spelt that wrong, but I do not care. I will see if Goose responds, and then you will be able to talk to him.
Oh,
Yeah, talk.
no, you told me before. I had
talk to
the
Liam.
last Slipstream series that I had.
World Series last year, last season.
Yeah, I had to ask him to like, kind of just remove me from getting all the notifications.
Yeah.
So yeah, he really just lets me do that. Because I had joined while my schedule was free, and then as soon as I get in, my life became very busy, and I could not attend the race.
Yeah. I stopped racing because one, it was a nightmare, and I couldn't handle it, so I stopped. And I was tired of being killed by Beluga a lot.
Yeah, normally with ACC as well, I like doing endurance races and sprints. If I do a sprint, it'll be LMU with the LMPs or the just the F1 games.
Yeah.
But I will be right back.
Yeah, all good, my
Tell you
friend.
something.
Yep. Here's Mr. Dylan Schmidt. No, Schmidt? Okay. I'm not gonna try. I completely botched that. 92 Pro-Am car. Not really a title contender for this championship, but who knows? Lots of drivers. Very small grid as Sig decided to stop at the straight.
Yeah, this grid honestly reminds me of Misano.
Yeah.
Were you in Misano? For Motorsport, wasn't it?
Hang on.
It was in September.
Oh, then. Oh yeah. No,
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I was meant to do the Spa race, but then I didn't do it.
Yeah, Misano. I think 20 people had signed up. Not a very popular track.
Yeah, no.
But there's only 14 cars in the race.
Jeez, that's a crappy grid.
So 6 hours like that. Spa was good. There was 50 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we finished third in Misano, so that was pretty good.
Yeah. Shit. What was I gonna say?
So how long is the race here?
90 minutes.
90. Damn. Okay, we got. What's this guy's name again? Hold on. Damn. Oh, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Stanley's quick to be 4/10 up from everyone else.
yeah, he won at Nürburgring last time and
Complete.
Yeah. So these two are gonna definitely fight. It's gonna be a it's gonna be slaughter. So what basically,
especially with the rubber banding.
Yeah.
Game.
All Stanley needs to do is win. He's champion. But he needs to finish ahead of Tom. If Tom finishes ahead of Stanley, he's champion. It's only a 10-point gap.
It's like a Lando Norris, Max Verstappen type situation.
Yep, basically. It's a 10-point gap.
And the Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton situation.
Yeah.
What's the point gap between the two?
10 points.
And then what's the
Prime?
For a win? Is that 25?
Let me check. Round 4, it's 100 round 8, 110 points.
For a win?
Yep. And if
Jesus Christ.
and if at P2 is 98.
Okay.
Yep.
This is a small grid as well, to be honest. This is like a ELMS type grid.
Yeah. We have some bigger grid. We had a huge grid at Bathurst at the start of back in October. We had a huge grid.
Is that the 2.4 hour?
No, that was our season opener.
I wanted to partake in the 2.4 and then my teammate bailed on me.
Oof.
Very fun.
Not fun.
I could have done it solo, but...
Yeah, I was attempting to do the Nords 12 hour that we had coming up.
Were you in the Watkins Glen?
Yes.
By FRL?
Yes.
Yeah, we were in that, and then we got... Turn 1 we got killed. And
yeah.
we had terrible damage.
Yeah.
Then we got repairs, came back out. The guy
Yeah.
who killed us then killed us again.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And just retired. I was not dealing with that.
Yeah. I think I lost control because I put too much throttle down and spun it.
Oh, you said something about your tires.
Yeah, and then I was coming back to the pit, and then tyres just completely gave out on me. At the penultimate corner, tyres gave out and put it in the wall. I tried going on the fresh tyres, and I didn't particularly want to spend long in the pits. I had front end damage, and I was going to be in there for ages. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to wait that long.
Here you go. On the 16th of October, November,
Yeah.
I DNF. The tyres just gave out, and I have no idea why.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Like, I was coming through the penultimate corner, and I think I lost all rear grip, and just sent the car into the wall.
Yikes. Yeah, Lewin has a really interesting livery, I want to say.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand what I'm looking at. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah. When I drove the Lambo around Watkins, it felt great, because I think it was last season when I drove it. I think I got like...
the Evo 2?
Yeah, Evo 2.
Yeah, it's so planted. I'm using it for Monza. It's planted.
Yeah, it's a good car. I can trust it.
It's so stable.
Yeah, but
Just
it's
like a 720.
Yeah, 720 was my car for a bit, and then I got sick of it.
Mine was the car of choice for about 8 months because dumb.
Yeah,
He just did not want to change cars. He refused.
fair enough. So
And he refused not because he was like the car was stable,
yeah.
but because he was too lazy to learn the car. He said.
Yeah.
The exact words he told me. I'm too lazy to learn the car.
Yeah. So I qualified 6th for the Watkins race last season, and then I finished 4th because the Lambo was just a beast. Completed 32 laps within an hour, not even stopping. I did spin it.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, Mark.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go, mate.
Yeah, I am good.
I think I'm starting to understand Lewin's car here.
Yes, slowly. He's
Still not sure.
Oh, Beluga's got a different livery.
Let's have a look at your arch nemesis. Let's go to Beluga.
Yeah, he's punted me quite a few times, but I'm used to it now. He's actually done pretty well throughout this entire season.
Now, that Porsche is a nightmare to drive.
Oh yeah, I can tell he's struggling in the Porsche. It's noticeable.
Yeah. Oh, well, it is now.
Yeah, there's only 2 Porsches in this field.
It's not drivable. Not to make mention of its high ping, that would make it
Yeah,
very difficult to race.
yeah, yeah. Lots of high ping drivers.
Yeah.
Here's Daniel. From the Philippines, surprisingly. Well, he All he got to do is just win. Well, actually, no, he really doesn't technically need to win because, well, he's going to win the championship anyways, even if he DNFs.
Who's this for?
Don't forget double points, Ted.
For Daniel.
Yes, yeah. Hello, Mike.
Hello, don't forget the double points tonight. So
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
So Daniel, even though Daniel's got a what's his name? Is it Daniel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has he got a penalty?
No.
Okay, I was about to say.
No. So even though he's got a 40-point lead, but if he DNFs, then yeah, and Mr. Guzman comes through or even Josh, they can come through and make a mess of things, mate, with double points.
Yeah.
So there's no certainties in all three categories of who's going to win the championship.
Yeah,
No
it's going to be a brawl between Stanley and Tom.
It will be 100%. Especially with Nick not being here. Oh no, there's Nick now.
There he is.
To the devil.
Right as you said that, he just appears. Hello, Nick.
I did. Hello, Nick.
Are you racing tonight, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Here we are.
I just come home, so I haven't logged in yet.
You're right, mate. You still got a few minutes. We just better go to the driver's briefing anyway. So you're okay, mate.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got a few minutes for the driver's briefing. So you got 5 minutes to get on board, mate. We're just talking about the championship and who's sitting where and why and what. So.
I'm actually
all three classes have got a chance of changing the tables.
Hello, Dylan. I'm actually impressed with Beluga. He's had a pretty decent season.
He's done well, to be quite honest. I really think he's done well. His driving standards have improved dramatically.
Yeah, even though he's struggling to drive that thing.
Porsche's a nightmare to drive.
Yeah.
He's still not fast. But his racing itself is 100% better than what it was at the beginning of the season. Which is really good. It's good to see people improve. It really is. That's the whole idea of it.
Yeah.
So it's good to see people improve. Okay, we're just waiting on a few others to join for the driver's briefing, and we'll get that underway as long as soon as I can find my file.
Alright.
But it's not there. I must have looked over it. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to get it from somewhere else. That's alright. It's a problem when you've got 54 bits of information jumping in front of you. Alright, there it is there. So we've got everybody in yet? We've got a head count. Are we still waiting for 1, 2,
I
3,
thought Liam was going to be racing.
10, 11, 12, 13. He was, but he's a bit tired. He's had a big day apparently. So, and being 3 hours ahead, I mean, even though Tom's there 3 hours ahead, but it being 3 hours ahead, it's like midnight before it finishes. All right, we've got everybody on board, I think. Let's get into this, hey? This is the final round of the season, gentlemen. As a few of us were just discussing, all three categories have got an opportunity to turn the tables over with a double points on the system. So all three categories, the drivers in the top.
There you are.
Alrighty. So, I have to
I-
talk to Liam about spectator.
I will share my screen.
I'll just DM him real quick, make life easy for him.
Yeah.
So start spam picking.
Yep.
That turned out well.
So I will pause the stream very quickly, as I don't. No, don't need that. Mute myself. Do apologise for all the chit chat and useless nonsense you needed to hear, but no worries. So, it's between Tom Grantham, Stanley Wilson, and Nick NG. One of them can win the championship today, and it has to be decided by one. Over in the air, in the Pro-Ams, Sig, we've got no James Lewins here, so what could happen? Mike Lewin, actually, no, my bad, Mark Stevens in second in the championship. One of them could win. In the AMs, it's between Daniel de Guzman and Joshua to win the championship. It is all three classes, one must win. But you never know who will win. Will it be Tom Grantham? Or will it be Stanley Wilson or Nick NG? One must win. Is it Shift F7? Shift F7. Here we go. But yes, it will be between the only AMG in the field, the BMW, and this McLaren. And I do like the Garage 59 McLaren. Why don't we go for a tour around the track? So here's the beautiful Silverstone track. We could go out of the world if you wanted to. But yes, here is this great track. You got the got all these buildings down here. I do like this detail. But here's the F1 pit lane. Usually there would be the hotels over here now that it's or is it on the other side? I believe the hotels are along here. No, they're along there. All the trucks, scrutineering area. Oh. Little entry area. Oh, big screen. But 13 cars, one will win. Well, it'll be one of these drivers to win today. But yes, it'll be between one of these drivers to just win the championship today. Mark Stevens in the 296 car, Tom Grantham in the 161 BMW. We are about to go into qualifying. Are you ready for qualifying? I sure hope you are. This is NZR New Zealand Racing live for qualifying. Here we go, qualifying to decide the grid for this legendary race. Tom Grantham. Will it be Tom Grantham, Stanley Wilson, or Nick NG? Will it be De Guzman, Daniel? Will it be Daniel Fernandez, De Guzman, or Joshua Smith? Will it be Sig Conon or Mike Lewin? One of them will win. It's double 110 points up for grabs for the winners. There can only be 3 winners, but in each class there can only be 1. This is NZR New Zealand Racing. You are watching live and free on Twitch and YouTube, bringing you full live coverage of the final round of Slipstream World Series on SimGrid, live on SimGrid, and, well, yeah, live on SimGrid. You're watching live on Twitch, YouTube, NZR New Zealand Racing is bringing you today's broadcast of the final round. Wow, what a season it has been for this man here, Mr. Stanley Wilson. He's had a great season, but now it must end one way or another. If Stanley Wilson gets pole today, he must finish ahead of Tom Grantham to become world champion. Tom Grantham, he must finish ahead of Nick NG and Stanley Wilson to become champion. And Nick NG must finish ahead of Stanley Wilson and Tom Grantham to be champion. It is between one of these 3. Getting that car ready for the qualifying. You put the boost on. Are we ready to go? Let's ride on board with Stanley Wilson starting his first lap. Oh no, and he spun it and into the wall. That's not how you want to start off qualifying. Disappointing. Let's try this again. Tom Grantham starting his lap now. as he makes his way down the Wellington Straight in to, I don't know the name of this corner, I do apologise. Now heading down to the chicane, onto the F1 straight, down to the Vale chicane, that's the one. This one's the Vale chicane, out of the Vale chicane in to that, onto the main straight now. This would be the main straight. Now to realistically turn 1, then a flick out of turn 1 and turn 2. We are not using the F1 straight, we are just using the straight that is given us during the ACC. Now, through coming around these corners onto the Hangar Straight, you can find a lot of opportunities to overtake on the Hangar Straight. Now down the Hangar Straight, what is Tom Grantham going to set for ERD Motorsports? The only ERD Motorsports car here. 13 cars will fight it out. There's no Jaden Lee Sungalo, no Lamborghini. There's no Mark Fuchs. There is no Eric Yang. One ERD car on the grid. Here goes Tom Grantham to complete his first lap. Or was that his outlap? That was just his outlap. Or was that an invalidated lap? His last lap was 59.7. Strong lap. Strong lap. Stanley Wilson, he's completing his outlap. You can see him slowing down, getting that car ready. Let's ride on board with him on the duration out of the final corner. Now down on to the main straight. The run to turn 1 starts now. Crosses the line to start his qualifying. Now into turn 1. It's not a flat corner, but you want to be careful of the understeer and oversteer heading at the same time as the number 11 Porsche takes P1 with a 201.3. Now through Maggots and Beckett's. Through the Maggots and Beckett's chicane. You can definitely hear the rear sliding out from Mr. Stanley Wilson. Now onto the Wellington Straight. Up the Wellington Straight towards the upcoming Vale chicane. I do apologise. Into this long right-hander. Car will want to step, the rear will want to step out on you. Careful track limits on the exit down into the Vale chicane. Don't take the sausage curb, otherwise that'll unsettle the car like crazy. Don't hit the grass. Don't go too wide. Out of the fast right-hander onto the F1 straight. Through the F1 turn 1, and then coming through section. Now we enter the final few corners of this track. This track is stoked in history. Sid Connor with a 59.5, with a 59.5 flat. 3/10 off Pablo, as Tom Gratham's the 58.815. What is Stanley Wilson going to set? Is he going to get ahead of his title rival for this championship? Into the penultimate corner. Out of the penultimate corner now. Now into the final corner. Oh, rear getting under him. Out of the final corner. Now onto the main straight. What is this lap time going to be for the number 9, for the Garage 59 car? Over the line he goes. He takes P2 with a 59.002. So close. Only 1.87 tenths off. He's got to attempt another one. It's McLaren versus BMW. Into Maggots and Beckett's once again. We continue to ride on board with Stanley Wilson as he makes his way onto the Wellington Straight. The Lewis Hamilton Straight. Or is that the main straight? Onto the Wellington Straight now. Up to the long right-hander of turn 8. I believe it is turn 8. Rear's really so desperately crying for help. The tyres absolutely not happy. Into the Vale chicane once again. The tyres certainly crying for help. This is such a tyre wear. This is a track that you feel so much tyre wear. onto the main straight through the next corner. Now up to the final few corners of the track, through the fourth to last corner, I should say. Now the run onto the hangar straight. Now head on to the hangar straight. This is where you can gain time. It is a 58.815. That is the time to beat Tom Grant, and that is the time that has been laid down by Tom Grantham. What is the lap time that Stanley Wilson is going to set out of the final corner, back onto the main straight? What is this lap time going to be? He's had no traffic in his way. He's had clean air. What is this lap time going to be? Is it going to be P1? Not quite. It's a 59.252. Not close. But it is this man who has current provisional pole with 11 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Through the Vale chicane, this thing will take curbs. It's 1.8. It's 0.1887 tenths between Stanley Wilson and Tom Grantham. Oh, he goes wide, and that's his lap invalidated. That is his lap invalidated. The understeer from the BMW, as Pavlo has stopped on track. Let's get a sneak peek at what Sig Conon is doing. He makes his way onto the straight now, flicking a cone out of the way. Now onto the straight. This is qualifying for you. Vladimir Beluga still hasn't set a time yet. But is he going to be able to set a time? We're right on board with Vladimir Beluga. For the Beluga Racing Team. Careful of the understeer. Run to the next corner. Tom Grantham is in the pits. Here the RPMs of the V6 engine in this powerful machine. Now onto the hangar straight for this man, Vladimir Beluga. He's followed close behind Mike Lewin and the 22 car of Nick NG. Into Club Corner. I believe it's called Club Corner. Into the final corner now. We're waiting to build the speed up out of the final corner. It's not going to be a particularly great lap time, but what is it going to be? Find out. Was that even a valid lap? That was an invalidated lap. My apologies. Tom Grantham pushing to get another lap in. Here is Mike Lewin. He's on pole in the Pro-Ams right now. He's going pretty quickly. He's made it way through the... And he stopped. He's Mr. Sig Conon. It is between him and Mark Stevens to win the championship, as there is no James Lewins. How disappointing is that? No James Lewins. Into the... that's an invalidated lap for Sig Conon. Red de Guzman, he's P3. Joshua Smith, P2. And the Hack Dog Racing. Making his way on to the hangar straight now. Let's get on board with this man here, Mark Stevens. The chance to steal the championship away from Sig Conon onto the Lewis Hamilton Straight, I believe it's now called, out of the coming off the Lewis Hamilton straight into these final few corners, I should say. Right on board with Mark Stevens. Stanley Wilson has shortened the gap even further to now 1,000th of a second to 1,000th of a second to 100th. It's now 100th of a second. 1/10th. It's only 0.85 away. Across the line with a 59.1. Yes, a 59.157. Stanley Wilson. He is the man who we are looking out for. He's coming out of Maggots and Beckets, I believe. So he's got a 58.9 flat that he's put on the board. He's not far off. Only with 6 minutes to go. Makes his way down the hill now. We get the interior view on board with this man. He's just started his outlet now. Get a bonnet cam. Got the wing cam here. Not really much need. I think as Tom Grantham is up on the Delta. He's 2/10 up on the Delta. He's got a 58.972. That was his last lap. So he is 2/10 up on the Delta. It seems to be just chopping and changing every now and then. It's going to be important to get a good sector out of here. He's in the second sector right now. Into the next corner. This is exciting. 2/10 up on that Delta. He's trying to make it 3/10. He's close to 3/10. He's now 3/10 up on the Delta. What can he gain on straight? Stanley Wilson is up there on the Delta. He is up there. Stanley Wilson has just started his lap. He's 2/10 up. How much he's going to gain here in the final few corners? Is he going to extend his lap time by a bit more? What is his lap time going to be? He's 2/10 up on the Delta. Is it going to be a few tenths quicker? What is his lap time going to be? It's going to be a 58.560. Now 3/10 ahead. Stanley Wilson is going to have to work some magic here with a 58.9 flat. He needs to try and gain 3/10 to get ahead of Tom Grantham. It's Tom Grantham who's on provisional pole with 3 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. We will ride on board with the possible world champion today. But he has to win. Into the penultimate corner now. Use all that curb on the exit into the final corner. Here we go. Oh, bit wide. Is that going to be a lap invalidation? It will. Last lap with a 59.740. What can Stanley Wilson produce on this lap? He needs to gain time so badly. Tom Grantham is 1/10 up on the Delta right now. Stanley Wilson is struggling. The McLaren is struggling for the speed on the straights. That's what it lacks, is the straight line speed on the straights. He's losing the time. He's losing the desperate time he needs. It's good. This car is good through the corners. It is just not great through on the straights. Down the hill into the Vale chicane. How much time is he going to gain through here? He's going to gain a bit, but then he's going to lose it. He's just on 0.000. Is it going to be the exact lap time he has just set? Because he's not really gaining a thing. Tom Grantham, on the other hand, he's 10th up. But Stanley Wilson pushing so hard to get the pole he wants. He's trying and trying and trying. It's not working. It's not going to plan for this man. It's gonna be It's gonna be 0-0. Tom Grantham just seems to be gaining more and more time. What is Stanley Wilson doing wrong? Oh, he's gained a whole 10th. He's gained a whole 10th of a second. But he needs 4/10. It's now a 4.57 from Mr. Tom Grantham. What is this lap time going to be? It's going to be a 58.777. Not quite, but only 3/10 off. He now commences his final lap here at this track. He pulls off. He pulls out of it. He pulls out. He pulls out. Only 3/10 second from professional pole. My goodness. Tom Grantham. He's gonna do one final lap. We will ride on board with him. I don't think he's gonna get the chance to set a final lap. The checkered flag drops, and it will be Tom Grantham who starts on pole position here at Silverstone for the final round of Slipstream World Series Season 4. Tom Grantham on pole. My goodness, he's on pole once again for the second time this season. He's on pole again. He is on pole again. This is incredible. Wow. Race time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's, we've got a grid of 13 cars. Let's run through the grid. 2 mandatory pit stops are to be completed this race. This is going to make it interesting. 2 mandatory pit stops. So, it is Tom Grantham on pole, Stanley Wilson starting next to him, Mike Lewin in P3, Sig Connell in P4, Mark Stevens P6, Mark Stevens P5, my apologies, Nick NG P6, Pablo P7, Daniel Fernandez P8, Chevnik. I will go with that, Chevnik. The number 11 Porsche in a P9, followed behind by Joshua Smith in P10. Red Guzman in P11, Dylan Schmidt in P12, and then to close off the grid, it is the Russian maestro, Vladimir Beluga, in the 55 Porsche for Beluga Racing. So, that is your grid lineup there. One of these men will win the championship. It's between Tom Grantham and Stanley Wilson. And this man, Nick NG. Meanwhile, Sig Connell. If he finishes ahead of Mike Lewin today, he will win the championship. Daniel Fernandez, he has a chance to do it. But it is up to one person. It's actually between Sig Connell and Mark Stevens, not Mike Lewin. My apologies. but it is between one of these drivers to win the championship today. You are watching on NZR New Zealand Racing, bringing you full live coverage of today's event. 13 cars will fight it out for position. Who's going to become champion at the end of it all? It will be between one man. Who will win it? It is time for racing here at Silverstone. 20 seconds remain until we start this race. 90 minutes, 2 pit stops. Who is going to be champion? This is NZR New Zealand Racing. I am Seb Marsh and I am your host. This is Slipstream World Series Season 4, round number 8. Tom Grantham making his way off the provisional pole. Stanley Wilson following close behind. I am Seb Marsh, I am your host for today, and you are watching on NZR New Zealand Racing, bringing you full live coverage of today's event. One person will win, one person will fall. But who is going to be champion at the end of it all? There can only be one man. There can only be one winner. Who will it be? Who will it be? Will it be Tom Grantham? Or will it be Stanley Wilson? It's between these two men that must win today. Who is going to win today? There's going to definitely be some nerves in these drivers for sure. Definitely some nerves. There will definitely be some nerves for sure. They get ready to line up in 2x2 formation as we look here on the Wellington Straight of the 13 cars we have. Are you guys ready for racing? I sure hope you are. It is one man must win. Will it be Tom Grantham? Will it be Stanley Wilson? Will it be Nick NG? If Tom Grantham wins today and he finishes ahead of Stanley Wilson and Nick NG, he becomes world champion. If Stanley Wilson finishes ahead of Tom Grantham and Nick NG, he becomes world champion. If Nick NG finishes ahead of Tom Grantham and Stanley Wilson, he is world champion. One man must win it all. In the Pro-Am Championship, Sid Connon must finish ahead of Mark Stevens to become world champion. As we get ready to line up in 2x2 formation, Daniel Fernandez must finish ahead of Joshua Smith and De Guzman to be champion. Joshua Smith must finish ahead of De Guzman or Daniel to be champ, and De Guzman must finish ahead of Joshua and Daniel to be world champ. It will be Mark Stevens and Sid Connon. If Sid Connon finishes ahead of Mark Stevens, he's champ. If Mark Stevens finishes ahead of Sid Connon, he's champ. Who is going to be the champion? Pavlo, Mike Lewin, and Dylan Schmidt are out of title contention. We get ready to line up in 2x2 formation. 13 cars fighting it out for one position, one championship. This is the title decider. This is the championship decider. It is time to crown a champion. Who will it be? Will it be Stanley Wilson, Tom Grantham, or Nick NG? Sid Connon or Mark Stevens? Daniel Fernandez, Joshua Smith, or Red De Guzman? Who will it be? It could be anyone's game. They line up in 2x2 formation. We get ready to go at Silverstone. Are you guys ready? I sure hope you are, because it's time to crown a champion. Here we go. One final time in 2025. Championship is up for grabs. Who's gonna win it all? We get ready to go. We are done. We are green, green, green. We are green, green, green here at Silverstone for the final time in 2025. It's been a great start for Tom Grant. Stanley Wilson following close behind, side by side, and they make contact. Oh my goodness, Tom Grant has been spun round and Stanley Wilson takes the lead. My gosh, Tom Grantham has been punted. What a shocking turn of events on the start of this race. Oh my goodness. Tom Grantham pushed out of the way by Stanley Wilson. He falls back to last place. Seth Connon following close behind. What a shocking turn of events. Stanley Wilson, if it sticks like this, he's world champion. What a shocking turn of events. Dylan Schmidt has a drive-through penalty for failing to for failing to do the start procedure properly. We now head on to the Lewis Hamilton straight. Head up the hill into T1, provisional T1, and we are about to complete lap number 1 at Silverstone. What a shocking turn of events. Stanley Wilson is P1 as we've got another incident behind. Joshua Smith has gone off. Dylan Schmidt has also gone off. 2 McLarens gone in the blink of an eye. Now down the hangar straight. Seth Connon following close behind. Oh no! Stanley Wilson has spun! He has spun! What a shocking turn of events! Seth Connon has also spun! Oh no! Seth Connon has also spun with Stanley Wilson! Nicky G leads here at Silverstone. Already 2 crashes on lap number 1. Nicky G lead, following close behind Daniel Fernandez. What a shocker! Tom Grantham is ahead of Stanley Wilson. These 2 men will fight for blood. They will fight for blood. Nick NG has stolen the lead after Seth Connon. After Seth Connon and Stanley Wilson both spun themselves. No contact. Complete just spin by themselves back in synchronization. What a lead steal. Mark Stevens, he's ahead of Seth Connon. Seth Connon. What a shocker. But I don't think we want to miss this battle between these two. Let's ride on board with Stanley Wilson. It's going to be a blood battle. It's going to be a bloodbath between these 2 men. One will be champ. Who is going to do it? It will be one. Oh no, Tom Grantham has gone off and he's made contact with Beluga. He's made contact with Beluga. No. That's not how you do your driving. Side by side they go on the hangar straight. Tom Grantham putting the tricks all up his sleeve. This is incredible. Stanley Wilson tries to look for the move up on the inside of Tom Grantham. What happened with Tom Grantham there? He just went off completely. They go side by side once again. Almost side by side now onto the main straight once again. Dylan Schmidt has fell further back. I believe he served his drive-through penalty now. 0.3 of a second. These 2 men will fight for one. They will fight for this championship. Nick NG continues to lead as Mark Stevens goes off in the background there. We see him spin off. They're gonna fight This is going to be a bloodbath as Mark Stevens returns to the track. We're right on board with Stanley Wilson. He's not trying to pull that slipstream. Tom Grantham goes off the inside of Mark Stevens. Mark Stevens getting out of the way. As Stanley Wilson comes off his rear. As the pit window is now open. Oh, being very careful of making contact. Tom Grantham sits on his pitch. He's gonna try and use Mark Stevens to his advantage to stay ahead of Stanley Wilson. But Mark Stevens has to get the hell out of the way. This is incredible for a title fight. Oh, and there's there's cars that have been moved. Richard Guzman and Pavlo Kaprov. Stanley Wilson getting the slipstream. Is it going to be 4 wide? No, it's not going to be 4 wide, but Richard Guzman looking for a move on Stanley Wilson. As I said, Tom Grantham must finish ahead of Stanley Wilson to become champ, or Nick Ng must become champ. Mark Stevens going off the road. Once again, he's fallen further back to 9th. This is incredible. Nick Ng ran away with this one. Oh, and Richard Guzman going off in the background there. They are after blood. It's Pavlo's in the pits. I suspect for damage. Unfortunate for Pavlo there. Five tenths is the gap between Stanley Wilson and Tom Grantham. Nick Ng is he going to run away with this one, or will the pit stops come into play? Pavlo Kaprov is in the pits. The Ukrainian drops to P13. And yes, 2 pit stops. Remember, it's 2 pit stops. So they would have had to work hard for the fuel. It's going to make it interesting. Stanley Wilson goes very, very wide as sparks fly off the rear of his car. He's definitely got some damage on the rear diffuser. What other battles do we have? We have Mark Stevens chasing Sid Connon for this championship. It's 5 tenths of a second. And he wants to get Sig very, very badly. What a shocker. As I said, Nick Ng must finish ahead of Tom Grantham and Stanley Wilson to be world champion. At this time, he is currently the world champion as Mark Stevens pits now. Daniel Fernandez in P2, he pits, Mark Stevens now pits. Mike Lewin is in the lead in the Tiger Racing Pulp Fiction racing team. There's a Chevnet Nick is in P3. He's P2. Tom Grantham following close behind. It's gonna be a bloodbath. As Mark Stevens now gets chucked a lap down, or that Pavlo Kaprov that's down. I think he's 1 lap down. Pavlo Kaprov in the 123 Ferrari 296 GT3. In P13, Mark Stevens still in the pits. He's down to P12. Dylan Schmidt, yellow flags. He's had a bit of an off. Has he been helped? I suspect not, because I see no cars around. I think he's just gone off himself. Sid Connon, he's catching up to Stanley Wilson. Is there going to be a move coming here from Sid Connon to chuck it up the inside of Stanley Wilson? As Stanley Wilson falls further back, then his title chances are out the window. It's only a 10-point gap in the championship between these two men. Already an hour and 10 down. Just an hour and 20 left to go. 10 minutes down, 20 minutes left to go in this legendary title decider race. Nick NG still leads. Daniel Fernandez in P2, Mike Lewin in P3. Well, here's a funny thing. We've got a pro driver leading, an Am driver in P2, and then a pro Am driver in P3. We've already got your top 3. They're your winners. Daniel Fernandez at this time is world champ. De Guzman and Joshua Smith, they're a bit further back. Do I see a battle here with Chavnik? He's fighting Mike Lewin for position. And here comes the move. He pokes the nose up the inside. Tries to look for the move on Mike Lewin. Mike Lewin moves side by side. They go into the Vale chicane. Bit wide there for Mike Lewin. They still go side by side out of the Vale chicane. Tom Grantham is following close behind. Oh, and they make side by side contact. It's nearly 3 wide, and the Chovnik pulls out. Tom Grantham following close behind. He's P3 at this time. Stanley Wilson being chucked further back. He's gone. We'll just have to wait until the pit stop cycles come round. Well, we will just have to wait. What other interesting battles do we have going on? Sid Connon. Oh, he looks for the move on Stanley Wilson, but Stanley Wilson blocks the apex and parks the car right at the apex. But Sid Connon is going to get the slipstream on Stanley Wilson, and is there going to be a move that is certainly coming into turn 1? Side by side they go into turn 1. Sid Connon looking for the move, but Stanley Wilson fends him off. As Pavla Kaprov is catching up to Mark Stevens. It's in the 123 car. It says he's registered as P12. That is wrong. Mark Stevens is P12. He is not P13. Here is Nick NG. He's led the first 6 laps of this race. Mike Lewin has been dropped like a stone. He's been overtaken by Maciej Chovnik and Tom Grantham. Tom Grantham actually has the fastest lap at this time, as Tom Grantham looks for the move on Maciej Chovnik. I always get the last name wrong. I do apologise to Chovnik. Side by side they go, not quite off the Lewis Hamilton straight, out of the F1 corner. This is a great race. 8.5 is the gap between Daniel Fernandez and Nick NG. At this time, Nick NG and Daniel Fernandez are your world champion. Sid Connon is also your world champion at this very moment. They win today, they become world champion. The title fight is on its head. Tom Grantham wants to try and make positions up, as I've seen Daniel Fernandez has been spun. Oh no, he has been spun. Daniel Fernandez has gone for a spin round. What happened? I suspect he got help from someone. Was it Maciej Chovnik, or did he spin it himself? I suspect he spun it himself. And unfortunate for Dylan Schmitz, he's retired from this race. Good race, Dylan, but unfortunate to see you go. Let's hope we see you next year, Dylan. Hope you had a great race, and we'll see you in the next one. Let's focus on this three-way battle. Seth Connor, as he looks for the move on Stanley Wilson down the inside, as Seth Connor steals, takes P5 away from Stanley Wilson. Tom Grantham is P3 at this time. 15 seconds is the gap. We will just have to wait until we get to the pit stop cycles. That'll make it interesting. 5/10 is Tom Grantham and Chavnik. Is there going to be a move coming from Seth Connor? They get a little bit uptight. But Seth Connor is your champion. Mike Lewin, not really too much of a chance as he looks for the move, and he goes for the move round down the inside of Mike Lewin, and I'm sure Stanley Wilson will follow suit. As we got yellow flags out, Vladimir Beluga, I think he's got heading off. Stanley Wilson side by side, McLaren versus McLaren, 17 versus the 9 car. Not quite a move there. They got side by side, but not quite the move. Here we go. Stanley Wilson attempting again. Round the outside of Mike Lewin. He takes back P5 for Mike Lewin. Stanley Wilson up to P5. Nick NG in P1 and Tom Grantham in P3. He steals. He takes P5. He's P4 at this time. He's P4 in class. Now he just needs to get rid of Seth Connor and chase after Tom Grantham. And there's Maciej Chovnik and Tom Grantham continuing with their battle. Let's watch this battle. What's going on here? Tom Grantham has attempted again and again and again. He wants to chase after Nick NG, but Nick NG has driven off into the sunset. Oh, a bit wide there for Tom Grantham. He's lost a bit of time between him and Chavnik. The man from Croatia versus the man from New Zealand. I believe he's from Croatia. Yes, he is from Croatia. Memory serves correct. That sun going to be blinding the drivers. It's going to be day till dark. Maciej Chovnik, P2. He's hoping to get his first ever podium in World Series. He's never had a podium before, and he's pushing hard to get it. He wants it really badly, but I don't know if he will get it. He's going to have to put up a fight. What about the battle between Stanley Wilson and Seth Connor? I don't see much going on there, but Kaprov and Stevens continuing their fight. Not too much of a fight. Ferrari versus Ferrari. Not Ferrari versus Ford. Although that would be a great battle. Ferrari versus Ford. No Charles Bertoni, unfortunately. Oh, side by side they go. Tom Grantham and Maciej Chovnik. Side by side they go again. Out of the corner. Is there going to be a move? As he goes round the outside, there's going to be contact. Tom Grantham makes the move round the outside of Maciej Chovnik, and he takes P4. P3, my apologies. He takes P3, and he P2 actually, and now he's going to chase down Nick NG's. Maciej Chovnik goes off in the background there. Seth Connor gains the position up into P3. Stanley Wilson is slowly coming back. He's up to P4. I've seen a crash. I have seen a crash. Sid Conan has been hit. He's been spun around. No fault of his own. Here goes Stanley Wilson. Right on the rear bumper of Maciej Chovnik. Tries to go for the move down the inside, but doesn't work. Oh, nearly a spin for Maciej Chovnik. They still continue to fight bumper to bumper racing. Mike Lewins wanted to get involved in this as well. This is incredible racing. Now making their way onto the main straight. It's only 4 tenths Mike Lewins, 7 tenths back. I see a battle. Daniel Fernandez is catching up to Red Guzman, his rival and teammate. Pavlo Kaprov has gotten through on Vladimir Beluga. But besides that, Stanley Wilson getting closer and closer to Maciej Chovnik. Is there going to be a move coming down here on the hangar, on the Wellington Straight? Up to the hill. Is he going to force it around the outside, or is he going to force it down the inside? Is it going to have to happen at the Vale Chicane? It might have to happen at the Vale Chicane. Is he going to pull an insider? It's going to be inside move. Not quite. Maciej Chovnik very, very fast in that Porsche. He's a quick driver in that Porsche 992 GT3R. Out onto the Lewis Hamilton Straight now. Now up the hill into the provisional T1. Already down an hour and 8 minutes. Chovnik has to make a mistake. He's trying to force it in, and he makes that mistake. Side by side they go. Out of the corner, side by side they go. Who's going to pull out of this one? Onto the hangar straight now. Chovnik trying his all his best. Is it going to have to come down to... It's coming down to the wire. Brief side-by-side action between Maciej Chovnik and Stanley Wilson. He nearly has a spin and nearly makes contact with Mike Lewin. Mike Lewin sends it up at the inside of Stanley Wilson, and he drops back another position down to P5. But Stanley Wilson will have another attempt at Mike Lewin. Side-by-side they go on the main straight. Side-by-side they went. Into turn 1, not that move. Still no move. Tom Grantham very, very, very far off from Nick NG. Nick NG has set off into the sunset as he's catching up to Vladimir Beluga. As Beluga gets out of the way, and Nick NG is running off with this one. At this time, if it finishes like this, he's world champion. He is world champion. Let me just double check to see if Mike Lewin is in title contention. I believe he is, if I'm not wrong. But continuing to ride with Nick NG, your current world champion. Your world champion at this time. He's got 281 points. So, yes, at this time he is your world champion. Mike Lewin, he's got 270 points. Well, it looks like he's going to get ahead of James Lewis. But Sid Conon is your current champion. Looking at the AM side, Daniel Fernandez is your champion. It's the top 3 in the AMs as they are currently. Miles Johnston out. Vladimir Beluga will take Miles Johnston's P4. Gets 80 points, so he will certainly have the chance to be ahead. This is incredible racing. Oh, Nick and G nearly gone for a bit of a spin there. Joshua Smith, he's catching up to Red de Guzman, looking for the move of the century. 12 laps completed here at the Silverstone circuit. Joshua Smith looking for that move on Red de Guzman. Uh-oh. I see a battle commencing. What is this battle? The battle has reignited between Maciej Chavnik and Stanley Wilson. He's catching up. Joshua Smith gets the move done onto Red de Guzman. Second on slowly catching up. I think Stanley Wilson is slowly struggling. Second on catching up. He is your champion at this time. He's ahead of Mike Lewin. Second is your world champion. Tom Grantham has set off into the sunset. Stanley Wilson really wants to catch Chavnik so badly. As here's the move coming from second, not quite that move. We're looking for that send. The daring send up the inside. The double pit stops is very, very interesting. It's Vladimir Beluga and Public Prov and Mark Stevens that have completed their pit stops. But they only have to complete one more. They should be good. Mark Stevens will gain a good amount of positions in the championship. Is it going to be the move coming from Stanley Wilson? It's a four-way fight for just P3. A four-way fight for P3 in the current standings. P3. This is incredible. We are about to complete the first half an hour of this race, and then it'll all be down to the wire. It's becoming interesting. It's only 4 tenths between Maciej Chavnik and Stanley Wilson. Stanley is definitely struggling. He's finding it difficult with those rear tyres for sure. I know for sure. I'm not putting bets out there, but I suspect he is having some issues. As Maciej Chavnik makes a mistake. He makes a big mistake coming out of the final corner, and Stanley Wilson has caught up to him. But not by much. Not by much at all. That gap is not going down between Tom Grantham and Nick NG. He's gone. He's just gone. This man can run a peaceful race, and he's had a great season. He hasn't gotten where he's wanted to be. But he's trying to make a difference. He is really trying. He is really trying. As where's the 192 car? 192 car.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm back from my, I want to say like 5 kilometer run.
Well,
waiting for my dad to shower, and then I'm gonna go in. but I guess I'm gonna commentate for a little bit.
Yeah, I will stay here. So Nick NG currently leading. He's the world champ right now. There's
So, is he in the fight, or?
yes. Nick NG is the world champion. Mark Stevens in the pits, and who's that?
Okay, so as things go, who's gonna be the current world championship leader? Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
the winner.
So Nick NG is the race leader. We had Stanley make
Or
contact
can you
with...
show me like a point standings thing?
Yes, I sure as...
Just make
sure
it easier.
Yeah, means I would... hang on. 2 seconds. Discord.
Oh my god, you got 67 followers. That's amazing.
Don't even think about it.
I'm not gonna say it because I hate it.
Hey,
If you annoy me, I will say it. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't blame you. Slipstream. That. So.
Alright, I can just go to the Slipstream thing.
Yeah. So.
So Stanley's leading, and then
Yeah.
Nick's third here.
Yeah. So.
Tom has a half a point.
Yeah.
What?
Half a point. But Stanley is down in P4. He's trying to overtake the Porsche, the number 11 Porsche, so he can chase after Tom, and so he can chase after Nick.
Yeah, so are you like not allowed to give me a spectator password?
No, I can't. I've been told by Liam. I've been specifically told by Liam to not share it.
Oh, you ended your stream, by the way. That could be a Slack problem.
Yeah, I'm sharing my stream anyways.
You kind of. Oh, yeah, but like it has a really big delay. I'm not gonna lie there.
Yeah.
On Twitch.
Oh, does it? Yeah.
I think it's like an 8-second delay on Twitch, where it's like a 2 on Discord.
Is it? Is it working fine? Cause that's
working fine. But
okay, cool. Cause the last time I
just the
did a
delay.
The last time I did a stream, it wasn't working well, so wasn't too impressed.
So, Nick right now is looking like he's going to win the world championship.
Yeah. Nick is looking like he will win the world championship.
So is this like a race 2? Because I swear I was gone for now.
Yes, this is.
Yeah.
It's a 90-minute race. We've got 57 minutes remaining. Mark's completed his pit stop. Beluga is 1 pit stop. It's a 2 pit stop race.
Oh, it's a 2 mandatory. Oh.
Yeah, so it's interesting. It's making it interesting.
So, Mark currently. Hold on. How was it like an hour 30 when the race started?
Yes.
What happened to Mark from the pit twice already?
Mark he got damage a bit earlier on. So.
Did he get damage again, or?
I suspect so. Mike's in the pits. I believe he's just going for his normal pit stop. He hasn't got damage. Stanley does have damage after he made contact with Tom and fully punted him out of the race. Oh, this is what.
Back in it though.
Yes, this is what I want to see. Stanley in P3, Tom in P2, and Nick in P1. It's 24. It's 24 seconds between these two.
Fight.
Yes, it is a 3-way fight, but
it looks like Nick's gonna win.
Yeah, Nick's just has run away with it. So they still need to pit though. So that's gonna make it interesting. Who is it? Conon, this man here, the 330 BMW. He's champ in the Pro-Ams. Daniel's gonna be champ because he's in the AMs, because he's ahead of Guzman and Joshua. Beluga's a bit further back.
2 laps down, yikes.
Yeah, he's pretty slow, but he's a pretty consistent driver. I do have to admit, pretty consistent driver.
Yes.
This
unfortunate thing is, like, it's not sprints that win you with consistency. It's just
yeah.
endurance only. So
yeah. The endurance races are very, very fun, I do have to admit, but...
Time hours. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, okay, mate. Here is...
Alright, I'll be back in like 10, 15.
Okay, mate. Here is Pavlo Kaprov, the 123 Ferrari, the man from Ukraine. A salute. He's had an okay race, started from the very back and now he's made his way back up into P7. Good job from Kaprov. So, Nick NG has the fastest lap of the 59.2 flat. Very, very interesting. 17 laps have been completed here at this track. And, yeah, this is incredible racing. And what's going on here between Stanley Wilson? He's very, very far back from Tom Grantham. Tom Grantham is gone. He's already on the hanger straight. He's on the hanger straight now. He's chasing after Nick NG, but has to get past the lap traffic, which is Mark Stevens up there. And the 192 McLaren of Joshua Smith, and then he's got Nick NG in his sights as he completes another lap. Starts and continues the chase at this time, and Nick NG is your pro champion for World Series. Sid Conon, your Pro-Am champion. Daniel Fernandez, your Am champion. If it stays like this, those are your champions. But there's the pit stops. There is 2 pit stops. Mark Stevens has completed his pit stops. As Maciej Chavnik is in the pits. Daniel Fernandez has ran off. He's up to P5 now. But Stanley Wilson could start building a bit more of a bigger gap from Sid Conon, but I don't think that'll work very well because he's got Beluga in the way. Not a great spot you want to be in. Beluga nearly punting Sid Conon. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that. Sieg Greg. No, I will just say Sieg because that's good. Sieg. No. Oh, a shocking turn of events. Nick NG is now in the pits, pitting for the first time in this race. Nick NG, the Tom Grantham is your leader of this race. And Tom Grantham takes the lead here at Silverstone as he starts lap 20 right now. Or is it lap 19? Lap 19. So, Tom Grantham is your race leader, but he will have to pit possibly this lap. Stanley Wilson possibly included. He crosses the line following suit behind Tom Grantham. P2 is Stanley Wilson. P2. Mike Lewin, he's chasing after Maciej Chavnik. I always get that mixed up. Chavnik and Chavnik. I will say Chavnik because it's annoying. So Nick injury falling back to P4. Daniel Fernandez is in the pits as well. A 59.527 from Tom Grantham at a 2:00.247 from Stanley Wilson. The reason he's going a bit slow is he's got that rear damage. I wish I had the chase cam, but I don't. Here is the wing cam though. He hasn't broken the rear wing just yet. Let's get an interior on board with this man here. Chasing the world championship. He's wanted it badly. He won last time out at the Nürburgring. He's wanting so badly this championship. It's only 18 seconds between these two. Yellow flags. Daniel Fernandez, I think he's had a bit of a spin. Wonder what has happened. De Guzman has taken the lead in the AMs. We continue on board with Stanley Wilson. Now, the run to Maggots and Beckett's. Putting down on that throttle. Running towards the Vale chicane. 19 seconds, but Sig Conon might have something to do with this. He is getting a bit closer to Mr. Stanley Wilson. But these two have to pit soon. They will have to. They can't stay out there for long. 48 minutes left remaining on the clock. We are not far off from a champion being crowned. We are not far off from crowning a champion. This is becoming an interesting fight. Now 47 minutes left remaining. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. I'm really enjoying this race. Second on, getting closer and closer to Stanley Wilson. 7 tenths is the gap. You got the big beast BMW. It can be a bit of a hard car to wrangle. It can be a bit of a hard car as Stanley Wilson is in the pits now. The crucial pit stop has now commenced. The crucial pit stop to crown this year's 2025 World Series champion and overall World Series champion. Our current champion is Liam Curran. He's won 3 titles this year, and I think his title streak has been broken after he had a horrible start to the season when driving the M6. But Tom Grantham has set off into the sunset. Stanley Wilson will want to get out of there pretty fast, so he doesn't want to be lapped. Stanley Wilson now being dropped to P4. He's going to have to repair that damage as well. He's going to come out just in time. But he's going to drop a bit further back than expected. He gets a Waller glove tap. Side by side with Mike Lewin on the exit of the pit lane. Well, not quite side by side action. But he's down to P6. Tom Grantham. He's behind Joshua Smith. He's behind Joshua Smith. Vladimir Beluga has had an off and he's in the fence. Vladimir Beluga goes off and he's hit the fence. Well, that's unfortunate for Beluga there. He will possibly have to pit this lap. but Tom Grantham has to eventually pit. The BMWs must pit at some point. As it stands, Nick NG is your provisional leader, as Tom Grantham and Sid Connon still need to pit at this time. Mark Stevens is good. He's down at P11 with Kaprov. That's Kaprov. No. Pavlo Kaprov up to P4 from last to 4th. What a drive for Pavlo Kaprov. He is P4. Sid Connon in the pits now. Is Pavlo Kaprov going to lead his first ever race? Tom Grantham, my apologies, has gone off. But Pavlo Kaprov is leading here at Silverstone in the Pro-Ams. How incredible is that for Kaprov? But I don't... He's not going to get there in time. Sid Connon comes out right ahead. I actually thought Kaprov was going to be out ahead of Sid Connon and lead his first ever race and be on the podium for the first time. He will be on the podium in the Pro-Ams. He will take himself a P2. It's down to the wire. It is down to the wire. Tom Grantham leads, not boxing this lap. I suspect he'll box the next lap, or is he saving it for that final half an hour? For the final 30 minutes of this race. So, we have...
Hello. So, most people have completed their pit stops.
Yes, so P3...
Their first pit stop.
So, P3 down to P12, that's excluding Mark, have completed their first pit stop. Just one pit stop left to go. Still, Tom and Nick, actually Tom still needs to pit now.
See, I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna do this pit stop strat here. Tom's
Yeah.
running low fuel. Everyone's running low fuel, 100%.
Yes, I suspect they are running low fuel, by my suspicion.
Are you a lap time on telemetry? Assume not.
No. I wish I had lap time telemetry on me, but yeah.
No. You can literally, just spectating, I think you can.
Yeah, but I don't know how. Oh well.
Move your mouse a bit.
Ah.
Come up with a menu at the bottom. Hat wouldn't replay.
Yeah,
This is what happening.
Ah.
Like you can have it replay. You can have that menu at the bottom.
What do you... Oh, replay?
So for example, go to replay.
Yep.
I think.
No, I don't.
Do not do that.
Don't
so
do
yeah,
that.
you have the toggle HUD down bottom.
Yeah.
If you pressing that.
Yeah.
And then if you press on that again, I think. Oh, you should be able to get telemetry somewhere. Yeah, somehow. I remember what it might be. I don't remember what it is, to be honest.
There we go.
Yikes. Okay, they must have changed it or something. There's no way they changed it. So, Tom here
Yeah.
is a lap up, but
Yeah.
really he's not.
Well, he needs to pit. That's not...
I reckon if Tom was to pit, he'd pit now. Like if
Yes.
he had to pit.
Yes.
Now would be the best time because
Mm.
everyone who's like their strategy run down to this before pitting.
Yes,
It's kind of messed it up.
Yeah, I do agree with you there. I suspect he's going to pit this lap, unless I think he's trying to push for that final half an hour. I suspect most drivers are pushing for the final half an hour.
Well, the problem is here with Tom though, he has 2 mandatory stops.
Yes, yes.
Well, everyone else has 1. So everyone else can pit 5 minutes before the pit window.
Yeah,
Tom has to pit twice.
yeah, yeah, he does. Stanley Wilson, P3, his championship reign is done. Nick is the current provisional leader, as Tom still needs to pit.
I reckon Stanley can pull this off with strategy. I'm not
Yeah. I suspect Stanley Wilson can possibly pull this off with
good strat.
yeah, good strategy. He's got that damage fixed, because he had some rear damage, and he's trying to get back to positions he's after. Actually, there's a battle that's going on here between Pavlo, the Ferrari. We'll just throw it on board.
He's catching quick.
Yeah. I suspect because of that damage fixed, he's actually got a 59.8 on the board. That was his last lap.
Yeah, I think the Ferrari's gone. Just
Yeah.
basically.
Oh no, here we go.
Because that would not be a defensive line. That's just like he just gave it to him.
Yeah. So,
Unless Stanley's just getting in his head, messing up. Side by side still.
at the wing cam
No
here.
more.
Oh,
Stanley almost lost it there.
yeah. He's been having some rear rear end problems.
Yeah, the Ferrari can still get this back maybe if he.
Yeah. No, the Ferrari it's not a great car at some tracks. It is good for endurance racing, but it is a very hard car to master.
I'm surprised the 11's doing really good. Porsche sucks.
Yeah.
Sorry, it doesn't suck. It's really hard to drive.
Yeah. It is really
If you
hard.
can drive that, you can drive anything.
Yeah. Daniel, he needs to finish ahead of de Guzman here to be champ.
Has he already got him? He's already got him.
Yeah, so they're chopping and changing positions every now and then. Although I do see Tom that is catching up to these two.
I reckon they could be working together as well.
Yes, they are actually teammates. Uh-oh, that's not good from Beluga. He's got damage. Pretty significant damage.
No, when the windshield's like that, you know it's not good.
Yeah, no.
His alignment's good, that's okay. That gives a positive there.
Yeah.
The alignment being right.
Yes.
Not much steering, you see. The Porsche's a weird steering rack.
Yeah.
You can adjust it, but
I think he does have suspension damage. I think he does.
very minor. By the looks of it.
Yeah, very minor suspension damage. Yeah, it's I think it's because of the front end damage he's got that he's struggling. As
Yeah. I have to ask, what time do these events start normally?
they usually start at 9 PM my time. 9 PM New Zealand.
Time.
Yeah.
Might sound unexpected.
During the winter, during autumn and winter, they start at 8 my time.
I might join next season.
Yeah. I believe next season starts in January. I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I reckon Slipstream should also move to the point of Le Mans Ultimate if not already.
Yeah, we have had requests about that.
Because that would be the go-to, like,
Yeah.
1 hour races for GT3 and LMP. I'm sorry, not LMP. LMDH. So GTs.
Yeah. It would be interesting to see. Myself, I would be a LMDH driver because I'm good with those cars. I just need to
I'm
replace
better
my
with
wheel.
Sorry?
I just need to replace my wheel because I need
What
to
are you
get
running?
G29.
Yeah.
About time it went.
I'm almost to my goal of an R9 V3.
Oh, nice.
So. Because I've used many bases, like not owned by me, but like I've gone places, whether it's a friend's house or whatever.
Yeah.
I've used the Sim Magic Alpha Mini.
Ooh,
That's
interesting.
12 newton meters.
Jeez. Oh.
The CSL DD Pro with the booster pack, so 8.
Hey, here's something interesting.
I've used the R9, and out of everything, I've liked the R9 the most just because of the wheels on it. And all the ecosystem just fits it so well.
Stanley has just set the fastest lap with a 58.550.
Stanley's, I feel like he might have this in the bag, honestly.
Oh yeah, he's
Tom's,
pushing.
I have doubts on Tom. Like,
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Yeah,
I have doubts that he can win this.
Yeah. He started on pole last time at Nürburgring, and then he lost the pole.
Well, the problem here is he still has 2 stops. He hasn't pitted.
Yeah, so...
That's his problem.
Yeah, that is the issue, as the number 11 Porsche's in the pits now. Yellow flag's out again for Beluga. What's going on for him? Oh, he's gone for doing donuts. Fair enough, do some donuts, Beluga. Fair enough, we don't blame you.
It would make a little more sense if he was in a Honda, but like...
Yeah.
Oh, the rejoin.
Yeah.
Reminds me of that F3 crash back last year.
Yeah.
No, it might have been... Yeah, it was last year. Yeah. Silverstone.
Yeah, I do
Car was
have...
flying up.
Yeah, I actually saw that. Oh.
Tom's lapping people.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tom he's pushing hard.
Tom just lapped P6. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, we need here, if Stan wants to win, he cannot get lapped.
No,
At this
although,
stage, I don't believe he will. He's currently down the main straight.
Yeah.
In the box.
yeah, he is.
He will get lapped. But at the end of the race, like at the end of the day, he will get Stan. Sorry, not what? He'll get Tom back.
Yes, he will, because Tom, he's going for a long stint.
He needs to find a way to do 2 pit stops in 28 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, he certainly does. That's for the pit window.
With the pits, are you able to switch what's on board?
Yeah, I am able to do that. There you go.
I wonder whether it'll pit. No, he's gone past again.
Oh yes, indeed. But Stanley has
What is
completely.
his plan? He's
Stanley's
completed all the stops.
Stanley's dropped to P8.
That's alright.
But
He has no more stops. Everyone else has to stop. He's gonna undercut everyone here.
Yeah. So Mark is the only person who has completed the pit stops who's in front of Stanley.
Yeah, so is the mandatory stop fuel only?
I suspect fuel and tyres, because you can't last.
Because
Alright, so
90 minutes. I reckon one pit stop would have tyres because the second one, there's no way that was for tyres as well because obvious reasons.
yes,
It was
I
way
think
too quick.
I believe the first stop is tyres and damage. Second stop would be possible damage and fuel.
Yeah. So I reckon tyres would be mandatory because if it was mandatory,
You can't use tyres
it's
at a
just
full
you'd
90
have
minute.
to use.
Yeah.
You'd have to switch if you were dominant.
Yeah. Yeah. Because at least I believe it's 2 sets of tyres have to be used in the race. Actually, make that 3. That's including the.
Correction there.
Mm.
So yeah, I can see his rear end problems here.
Yeah, he is definitely having problems. Uh-oh. De Guzman's gone spinning.
Oh.
This is actually working out for Stanley.
No, this works very well for Stanley because
Yeah.
more positions.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh.
Yeah,
I think brake marks might be a problem for him.
Yeah. He's actually doing okay in his braking. But
I reckon he's running really far back brake bias, like I'm saying 251.
yeah, I believe he is running very far brake bias.
Yeah, because the rear's just gone.
Right. Actually,
I reckon Stanley might have this.
if I do Shift F7, hang on, Shift F7, you can have a look at his brake bias.
Okay. I'm looking at his brake, but we're leaking his data.
What's
He
his
is running. Hold on. TC3, ABS3, map 1. Yeah. You can't really see the brake bias.
No.
Like you have to change the display.
Yeah,
See
you
brake
would.
bias.
Yeah.
So personally I have a button for this where I can just change the the display.
Yeah.
On the McLaren there's 3 different types. You have your tire temps, which is the one he's on now.
Yeah.
You have one that solely focuses on your brake
Yep.
temps.
There's that one.
This is tire temps and pressures.
Yeah.
We don't want to look there. We don't want to look there.
No,
And then
thanks.
you have the, you have something else.
Yeah.
If I remember. Oh, like something that shows straight up predicted lap times.
Yeah.
Only.
That's his lap time counter there. Yeah.
Okay, I don't think the camera was designed for this.
This is what happens.
This is what happens when you have a very okay. You could probably do some pretty cool shots with this.
Yeah, I actually will.
We haven't looked at Nick in a while.
Yeah, take a. Yeah. If I
Should have a look at Nick's on board.
hang on. Let me
Oh my god.
get
Oh
some.
yeah, I hear the sound. Oh, you shooting through OBS?
Yes, I'm shooting.
Did you know you are able to make it so it's only capturing your game apart from your entire computer?
Yeah.
I reckon you should do that.
Yeah. Actually, that's the thing. I'm streaming on Streamlabs and OBS, so both YouTube and Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have any people on YouTube?
My YouTube streams become pretty low, so.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Who cares? So Nick here. I think we should stick to the onboards, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, doesn't even show us that.
I like this. This one is my favorite, and then this one is my most favorite. The only reason I like this one is because it looks good when they race at the N24. When they do the N24. That's the
Oh
only
yeah,
reason.
I love that onboard camera as well.
It's so good.
I know, right?
Yeah. Ah, this is an incredible race.
Fernandez has
Oh, actually.
dropped down the order. Fernandez has dropped down the order. He's completed. Most guys are completing their pit stops now, so
Yes.
the Guzman, he's the only guy in the AM class to not complete a pit stop.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tom has completed his pit stop.
yeah, Conon is the only guy to
Pit.
not complete a pit stop in the Pro-Am class, I believe. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still needs to pit. So it's only 4 drivers that still need to pit.
I reckon that Tom, if the strategy is what I'm thinking, has gone for tyres only and still has fuel and he's going to refuel for the next pit stop.
Yep. I know what he's doing here. He's going long on his fuel. Actually,
Yeah,
we could actually have a look at his fuel. Leak
we
his,
can.
leak his fuel.
So I don't think it shows. It
He's,
doesn't show.
he's using up 20 litres. He's got 108 litres in there. Brake bars are 53. Jesus.
Oh, that's oil temperatures. that you
Oh,
see
oil
on the
temperatures. My bad.
name. Jesus, man. Fuel doesn't. We can't see that here,
Bugger.
especially because lap per fuel is at 0.
Yeah.
It's hiding that telemetry.
Yeah.
So this game does hide quite a bit of telemetry compared to
Yeah.
games like. But most games do that, apparently. You know, these steering wheels are nice. You can just, if you buy a thing from Fanatec, you can just throw it on the Fanatec wheelbase and have fun.
Yep.
Have you heard of Misha?
Yes.
The guy who races NLS?
Yep.
He did that
Yeah.
with his M4.
Yeah, I saw that. So, Stanley is up to P4. He still has the chance to win the championship. All he needs to do is wait for Tom to pit, and it's over. Nick's pitted.
Are they on the same lap? Nick's won.
Nick's actually.
Nick wins.
Nick has just pitted.
Yeah, and he's come out first again. He's won.
That's bug. That's not
Right,
right.
but hear this out. Tom
He's P3.
still has a pit stop to do.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yes. And if
Conan still has a pit stop to do.
yes.
Nick's won. Assuming he doesn't bottle it.
Yes. Effectively,
He won.
Nick has won it. Actually, if Stanley overtakes Nick, he wins.
Then Stanley can win.
Yes.
And he has just under half an hour to do so. So
Yes.
And with Stanley's pace, how far is he back?
He
He's far.
he's not too far. He's only 46.
That's half a lap.
Yeah, he's about like 46 seconds off from Nick. So he's gonna have to push hard.
Yeah.
He is going to have to push hard.
The only thing here stopping any of these guys is the bottle drop.
Yeah. Yeah, don't wanna bottleneck it.
I pray against so. But I have noticed this one thing with ACC though,
Mhm.
and it's slowly moved me away from the game.
Mhm.
The tracks are very far off the real life one.
Yes. The only actually that's the point.
None of them are LiDAR scanned, and like all the turns are different
It,
from real life.
if you go into
Different degrees, different
look at
elevation.
AC Evo, and they've got
Correct.
25 spec.
And then look at LMU, which are all LiDAR scanned.
Yeah.
All the corners have, like, they're just different. So, on this game, let's use Spa as an example.
Yeah.
Into El Rouge and Radeon,
Yeah.
you can flat it out with the right setup.
Yep.
In LMU, you will never do that in a GT3.
No.
You'll crash.
Yeah.
The degree of the turn to the right is just 10 times more.
Yeah.
And the lap times are about 6 seconds slower on average.
Yeah.
So, on this game, with low fuel setups, where I can achieve a 218 to 219,
Yeah.
on LMU with low setups, same car, I'm getting 226, 225.
Yeah. That's the thing. I've seen people set SRO GT3 lap times in LMU. SROs.
So what lap time is that?
At Sebring, I've seen them do like 159s and 201s.
Yeah, the only problem here with ACC though,
Yeah.
it's with like the Blancpain GT series and all
The SROs.
that. None of those tracks.
Yeah, these are SRO spec cars. I've seen people do it at Imola before, like set those kinds of lap times. I've seen them do it with my own two eyes when I've done LMU races.
I'd be worried if you had a different set of eyes, like a different amount.
Yeah, I usually use Go setups.
Swap, trust me.
Go setups are the best for me.
I use whatever setup I can find
Fair enough.
that I can drive. If I think I can make the setup better, I will,
Yeah.
according to my driving style.
Mhm.
We gotta find a setup for the Nürburgring.
Stanley has done a good job.
Bentley's. How far is he now from?
He's 46 seconds back.
40? 46 still.
46 still. It's chopping in. It's now down to 45.8. But yeah, he's slowly catching up to Nick, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Like, the only car he's got in the way is De Guzman.
With this championship, do lap cars have to see position or events?
Yes, they have the C position.
Alright.
They have 3 corners or 1 lap to do it. If they don't, then, well, they get a
I have
penalty.
a feeling that a safety car, like if there's a safety car on the server,
No.
change up so much.
Yes, I know.
Little M2.
I know.
M4.
I know Vin do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It spices up so much, it makes life so much easier.
We have had quite a lot of big crashes in this series, specifically last season.
A safety car would help out.
Like last season and the top end of this season, we've had some big crashes. For example, at Bathurst.
Petition for me to become a safety car driver.
I vote yes.
Yes, I need your signature here, I need your social security number, I need your address, I need your residency,
No,
I need your passport. Oh, come on, bro.
I'm not giving you anything.
Not even a signature for the petition.
Nope.
You can't need to, that's how petitions work.
Oh yeah, fair point. Well, only 20 minutes left to go, and Tom and Conon still need to pit. It's making it interesting.
I reckon Tom's gonna try and pit as soon as the pit window ends.
it's got 15 minutes on. He's trying to save it to the end. I think he's gonna box with 10 minutes to remaining, and then he's just gonna gun it.
Yeah. No tires, just fuel.
Yep, just
Lightning McQueen style.
just absolutely put it in the pits, and Conon is now in the pits. How? Oh,
Pits, actually. Oh, nice little pits.
yes. Come on, Stanley. Get ahead of Conon. I don't think he's going to be able to do it because it's only 30. No, he's only pulling in. I think Stanley's going to do it. Yes, Stanley's going to do it.
Got it.
Yeah, easy.
He's got the footage.
And
So,
then- This is actually a good thing.
It looks like Nick's winning. He's gonna be the world champion. Is Nick already a world champion? Or
No, he's never actually won a championship, and he's never actually won a race. So, Nick is currently...
this is the first time he's gonna win a race?
Oh my god!
Oh my god, he's sped.
He-
Oh,
Oh no, he's got a stop go.
holy bottle job. Oh no. That's his race ruined. He was looking
That's
for
race
him
done.
to
That's
try
race done for Conon.
No, he might still have this, honestly, because the next car behind him,
Is Stanley.
has how much he updated?
Yes,
Is
telemetry.
Stanley still behind?
Yes, Stanley is still behind. He is 4th.
Alright. So, the pit stops around here, because this is the GT stop. It'd be
Yeah.
roughly minute.
Yeah.
He'd come out right behind Stevens.
Yeah.
Or right in
If
front, one of the two.
yeah, if it was a tire stop, that would be like 30 seconds. If it was
That's a tire stop right there.
yeah, a fuel stop takes about a minute.
Yeah. A stop go. Oh, well, but I'm also including here the drive in the pits, though.
Yes, that includes that, which is I think is an extra 5 seconds if I'm not wrong.
Sorry? What? What is this
No.
math?
No, that's wrong.
What is this? What? So the entire drive of the pit lane is 5 seconds. Really?
No, that's wrong.
I think it is wrong, man.
Shit.
Holy. But I reckon Colin could still,
Yeah.
because Wilson here, he's look where Colin is, right? He's
P3.
exactly, he's down here. He's in front of Stanley by a little bit.
He's only
But, like-
6.4. It's only 6.4.
Ooh, that's gone down a lot.
Yeah, it's because Conon pitted and
Oh, really?
Oh,
So it's a
the Guzman had to drive through.
well, yeah, I'd rather have the drive through stop there. I don't know.
We actually had 13 cars at the start, and we've already had 1 DNF.
Who DNF'd?
Dylan.
What happened?
I suspect it was damage.
Yikes.
Yeah. I'll go through the results at the end, anyways. Conon is in 3rd. Stanley is chasing him. Stanley has the fastest lap.
Stanley is fastest man.
Tom is getting close. He's got a 58.862. So he's not far off.
I reckon Colin needs to pit because if he wants any way
Well,
to get a podium,
he has to-
needs to pit now.
he needs to pit anyways because he's got a 30-second stop go.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, but if he wants to stay ahead of Stanley, well,
Yeah.
he won't. Or if he just wants like a P4 at best, he would have to pit now.
Yeah. I mean, he's leading the Pro-Ams. He's going to win the championship anyways because James is not... Because James... Yeah, because James is not here. James Lewin's the other title contender. He's not here.
But no matter what happens here, Colin wins the championship.
Yeah, then he would... If James was here, then I suspect...
Good.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. If, for example, if James was in P4 and Conan was in P3, there, and Conan pitted now, James would take the lead and he would win the championship.
Yeah.
There we go.
So James is currently the leader.
James is he's 2nd in the championship. Conon is
Oh.
first. If
Oh my, you know how depressing it would be if he spent a second time in the pits.
right, this is what we need now. The top 3, as they are. Tom still needs to pit. I think he's going to pit this lap. I'm putting my money on Tom pitting this lap.
Well, I want your money, but I'm not putting any money down.
I'm putting
I'm putting 8 Lego bricks on this.
bet.
So you put down $100, I put down 8 Lego bricks. Deal?
$100. Actually, no, make that $20, and you got yourself a deal. What actually give you $20?
$20 on a Coke?
Bet.
Bet.
Nope, he's not pitting.
Oh, well, give me the $20 on the Coke.
Bugger.
Oh,
Alright. I think.
I'll take Venmo. I'm kidding, I'll take the Venmo.
I think he's going to pit the next lap.
I reckon he's gonna pit like the bare minutes of that too.
Or is he saving it for the last 5 minutes? I think he's saving it for the last
It's
5
a weird
minutes.
strategy, because are you able to check lap times? I'll just hold tab.
Yeah, I can see lap times on my app I'm using for the broadcasting.
What app are you using?
Race control. It's off overtake.
Oh yeah, I use that
Yeah.
sometimes. Oh, I just have an account in it.
Yeah.
You mind showing me the lap times real quick?
Yep, I can do that. I'll tab. Oh, no, not that.
Oh,
Discord.
Tabinos.
Check stream.
Yeah, race control's pretty good. Don't wanna lie.
Boom. You can see the lap times.
Alright. So. Am I allowed to join this? Or?
Well, you can have a look, but I can't give you the spectator password.
Well, no, I mean for the race control. Do I need to be in the server?
You need to be in the server if you want to.
So. Tom here is kind of like. He's on pace, honestly, though.
Yeah.
By basically nothing.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to figure out how Stanley's last lap is fastest, because
that's a bug.
it's just faster.
Cause
Yeah, I can figure that. Yeah, because it's the best.
yeah.
The best is a 58.5, so it's not really
Yeah.
that much quicker.
All right. Will Tom
Alright,
pit this
I
lap?
think I've seen enough. I'll be one of I'll be back so I can see because that down a little. Just saying it down. Please go back.
Yep.
Please.
Boom.
Thank you. Tom has ignored the pits a
Are you?
38th time.
Yeah. I know what he's doing here. He's saving it for the last 5 minutes of the pit window. I know what he's doing here.
This is interesting strategy. I don't know how this would work out in his favor though.
He is pushing his luck.
Because the 22 car, his luck is not being. The 22 car is what, 30 seconds back?
22.
21.
Yeah. 22.3.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Anyways, the worst thing here is this lap car here holds him back,
Yeah.
which I believe it's happening. No, actually, he's put his faith in to Fernandez, and he's not lost any time. He's just gone flat.
Yeah. Fine.
Hey, my guy.
He's probably lost a couple tenths. Stanley is 51 seconds back.
Yeah, Stanley's lost the championship.
Yeah, no.
Sadly.
Unfortunately, Stanley has lost the championship. I know.
I'm not gonna lie here. I did have my money on Stanley just because of his name
Yes.
and the car.
Yeah. Because I like the McLaren.
His name just like yeah.
I know.
Stanley's anymore.
I know what game Tom is playing here. He's going to box within the last 5 minutes, so he can just absolutely gun it.
Yeah, I needed to fix my button box.
Excellent.
Starting to like.
What button box do you have?
It's legit just a macro pad.
Oh, you're using a Stream Deck.
No, it's just a macro pad.
Huh.
Like a Timu macro pad.
Oh. I've got
I've had it for a year now.
Damn.
And it still works good. And it's off Timu. $30, my friend.
Jesus. Mate, I've got a Pegs in CB1 button box. Very, very good.
Very nice. Do you have a full rig or is it like a desk build?
Desk. I need to get myself ready.
Yeah, I'm going track racer. And I'm not getting a seat because you know the Honda Prelude Gen 4 seats? The bucket ones?
Nope.
Ah, well, they're pretty good buckets, honestly. Factory buckets. They're not full buckets, but they're bucket style.
Nice.
My dad has 5 of them downstairs. I was gonna ask for one.
Yep.
I don't know why he has 5. Do not ask me.
Wow. Tom Grantham. I know what he's doing here. He's playing. He's playing the short.
I reckon he has. What are the laps around here? 158.
Yes, they're in the 58s. 58s between the 58s and the 59s.
So